What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Big Easy's House of Pops. My name's Elam, and it is time for another Rando Liveo. Just because, why not? And who do we have first? But Miss Baby Eyes. What's going on, darling? How are you? Oh, hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. I do. Look at LJ shouting me out in fantastic YouTubers. I'm telling you, buddy. This community, can't beat it. Can't beat it. Anybody wants to come on, let me know. Let me know. I don't even know if we have any. Oh, LJ. LJ's here. Dead Zone. What's up, brother? How's everybody doing tonight? You know, I just figured, why the hell not? Why the hell not? 2 minutes in, already got 4 people in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Anybody want the link? You know what to do. Power's back on at LJ's house. Boom, baby. That's the way to do it right there. Yeah, guys, the bugs have been crazy. This heat has been just riling them up. Riling them up. I went out to my cabin today. I took my kids out there. We had a good old time. And quite literally pulled my truck up into the holler and it got swarmed with bugs. Swarmed. Christina Payne, what's going on, girl? How are you? Everybody wants to come on party. Let me know. Cracking cans open. Mark Schaefer, what's up? It's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a great night. LJ, did Baby Ass get to see the video that you made? I am curious. Everybody, you know what to do. You want to come on? Let me know. We can party. I ain't got much to talk about, man. We went up to the holler today. I got to go visit with some family that I don't get to see very often. Can't be hot shirts on. Oh, okay, I got you. Cool. Another Baby Ice birthday celebration, because why the hell not? But yeah, I got to go see some family that I hadn't seen in a while. Might be the last time I see them for a little while. You never know. Got to go to my cabin. Be probably the last time I go up there for a little bit. And got to go riding around on the 4-wheeler, which was fun. Kids got to do that with me. They enjoyed that very much. Just had a really nice day. Went out, had some dinner, got some breakfast, all that fun stuff. You know, just hanging out, enjoying this vacation, because it's a staycation. I really ain't done much. Got to go to the family cemetery, which was fun. I think we need another Big Easy Whatnot sale, don't we? Well, the problem with that, Mark, is I have sold off a lot of stuff already. At the con, I sold about 100 items, so and I've not been buying a whole bunch of stuff either, because I'm trying to get ready for the move. Um, it's coming up fast. It's coming up real fast. Um, I mean, I do have some stuff back here for sale. I can show some stuff off that I'm willing to part with. We got the Punish a Chase. We got the Peggy Bundy chase. A lot of chases. Oh, the Batman Murder Machine glow in the dark chase. I do not have any Vampire Freddy soda commons or chases or anything. Kenneth Bird, what's up, brother? Stitch and the People Mover, Funko Shop exclusive. Have a chase. Glow in the dark. We got the Star Lord, Marvel Collector Corps. Yeah, LJ, I agree with that. There's, I think, one pop that I want out of what they've been showing off. Got the metallic Batmite box lunch exclusive. I'm selling all these. I'm showing off by Baby Ice. Constance Hatchaway. And I had this. I had the Darth Vader Futura series with the hard stack, still sealed. And then I had these two die casts I was willing to part with, Boba Fett and Iron Man. Baby Ice going to email me. She going to email me. There you go. And then I had a couple. I mean, y'all saw the Chase common combos I had going on. But yeah, that's what's going on with those right now. So not a whole lot to do an auction. I'd like to, but again, it's just getting stuff ready. It's the common mark. I had the chase, and I have someone who has called it. If they don't buy it, which I believe he's going to, yeah. But if he doesn't, I'll let you know. Ginger Pops, what's up, man? What's up? Does anybody want to come on? It's a lot more fun when there's someone to talk to. So it's yours, Baby Ice. It's yours. Okay, cool. Don't believe you unless you prove it. Troy, what's up, man? 8 common Boba Fett's in a row. Jeez, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I think that would break my heart, man. 8 common Boba Fett's in a row. That would hurt my heart. It is hotter than Satan's asshole. 100%. Plus, you all just had some gnarly storms. Well, hopefully it cools things down, because usually that's what happens. I have not looked at the weather here. I know I got to like 100 here today. Simon Crook, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, I got real close to 100. It is currently 79. Tomorrow, another very, very hot day. Nice. Nice. Good. Congrats, Troy. Drop that link. Let's send some people over there and take a look at it. For sure. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. You're more than welcome. Storms on Friday. Okay. Friday's going to be good. Drop down to 60. Might cool off a little bit. Then it goes right back hot again. Hot AF. Wednesday, 100 as the high. Good Lord. No one's going to want to come out and look at my freaking house when I put it on the market in 9 days. Oh my God. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I got to go tomorrow and call the new job and see what the fuck is going on with that shit, because it yeah, I need a date so I can figure this the fuck out. Otherwise I'm gonna have to push back selling the place, because the last thing I want to do is sell this house and then go, haha, gotcha. LJ said, clean it, Simon, clean it. Look at there, 18. What's up? Congrats tonight on your win, man. I don't know if you saw that or not. It's been rinsed and ready for cooking. Oh, all the sexual innuendos. 57 degrees. I would kill for that right now. Kill for that. Christina needs a date too. Oh. Yeah, you got the Patreon win over on BOP. Congratulations. Oh, right it. Adult only stream. No, that's not what I wanted. I got it, baby ice. I will send it tomorrow. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Well, Christina, it's really not your ears, it's your eyes that are seeing this right now, because no one wants to come on and party. No one wants to play with me. You are the chef, though, LJ. What's up, Johnny Funko? How's it going, brother? AEW in the house. What's up, man? But it's nice and not hot as fuck down here as it is down here. Oh, I get it, brother. I get it. Get you some sleep, man. Get you some sleep. Everything hurts. It's all good. It's all good. Glad I can entertain you all. I just was looking on there. I was like, no one's live. Why not give everybody a 3-minute warning and just roll with it? Jesus Christ, the bugs. One of the joys of being in the garage. I'd open the door just so I can get a little bit of fresh air in here, but golly, it is nuts. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, so here is what we got as far as, and it won't let me zoom in. SDCC right now. We got the Huckleberry Hound Blacklight. That's going to be a big one. Lord of the Rings one. Star Lord, that's going to sell out for sure. 100%. I'm not big in the anime, so all this stuff here is just kind of like, eh. Let me see if I can find better stuff. Attack on Titan, yeah. Dragon Ball Z. This right here. Christiansen, I guess that's what it is. I need that in my life. 100%. Hold on. Somebody wants the link. Somebody wants the party. Damn right, I got a link. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I need that in my life. 100%. Purge Trooper, Boruto, Demon Slayer, that'll be worth some money, I'm sure. Hatsune Miku? Fantastic Beasts. Lights up. I wonder where the purse lights up at. The Obi-Wan Darth Vader. Yeah, need that in my life as well. I'm loving the little penguins in the back. Absolutely 100%. Justice League. And I think that's it. I got the skateboard going on. Tusken Raider, that's pretty cool. My wife's not into Star Wars like that, though. I think that's what all they have on here for right now. So, take it or leave it. You know, it is what it is. But guys, everybody, we have a guest, a friend of the channel, a shirtless friend of the channel. Everybody, welcome to Big Easy's House of Tig Old Bitties, Ginger Pops.
I don't even care. It's hot as fuck.
What's up, brother?
It is literally. Oh, actually, the temperature went down quite a bit.
Yeah.
Now it's only 70, but it hit like 94 today.
Yeah, it's 80 here right now still.
Yeah, well, we had some tornadoes and severe thunderstorms roll through and shit. And
Yeah.
everybody at work, like, we're all in a group chat and they were all freaking out. They're like, "What if a tornado hits the building?" I'm like, "I guess you go fucking die. I don't know what to tell you."
Workman's coming. Jetman, what's up, brother? How are you? Anthony Blaze, what's up, man? Fuck, Fantastic Beast. They fired Johnny. Yes, Christine, the Penguins, 100%.
This air conditioner blowing next to me cannot blow cold enough. Oh my god.
LJ, I definitely meant LJ, not LT. Clearly, I've had way too many edibles tonight.
Yeah, I wish I kind of did.
Big Easy After Dark.
Oh shit!
Ginger Pop's in the dark.
No, like I have all my shit's connected to a fucking plug with a button on here because I'm a lazy son of a bitch, and it's like right next to my foot.
Oh, I get it. Maybe I just want to know where the stripper pole is.
Turn on. My fat ass broke it. It is now a stripper can.
Oh, don't rattle that can too hard. Blaze will be like, oh, soda. I got a lot of stuff to mail out tomorrow.
Like, yeah, you can send tips via PayPal, or you can donate it to the monthly charity.
That works too.
I will shake my titties for charity. Oh shit! I thought the storms were going to get way worse. I was going to go fucking straight Florida man outside.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm waiting to do that for my first Kansas tornado.
I mean, well, you guys, Kansas gets them a hell of a lot more than we do here. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Like everyone was like freaking out. They're like, "Oh my god, fucking Lambeau Field's gonna have a tornado." It's like, yeah, that's the best fucking thing that can happen.
Let's see if I can do this trick. All right. Ready? Nope. 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 Try one more time. You can laugh at me all you want to. I don't care.
Yeah, I agree with Jetman.
I did it!
I hope they do announce the Marvel part of SDCC tomorrow. So far, they really haven't announced anything that I was like, "Oh my god, I need this immediately." It's been pretty lackluster, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah.
I do like the toucans though. That's and the Squid Game creepy doll thing.
So, because I know you're in the box swap, I'm going to ask you, without giving any spoilers away, how was it?
They couldn't have done any better.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I will. Go ahead.
My partner did their homework, and I'll say that.
That's good. There wasn't a single Funko Pop in my box.
Really?
Really?
Damn. Well, hopefully everything else is good. I guess
It's not the worst box I've ever gotten. It's not. And it had some cool shit in there. It's just, it broadened my horizons. It brought me into realms that I was avoiding. And I will say this. I did pull a chase out of my sodas.
Nice.
And they did their homework on my soda. 100%.
I tried doing the best that I could with my box, but like they didn't really have a whole lot on their wish list.
Yeah.
So like I went asking other people like, do you think he would like this, or do you think they would like that? Like, you know.
Yeah. My person, I was following the tracking on my package, and I saw that it got there that day, and not an hour later after I checked it, they sent me a message like, "You hit the nail on the fucking head." They were like, "I cannot wait for you to see this video." I freaked the fuck out. There's an big old butt plug in it. For the box from Fox Crown. LOL, butt plugs and dildos, I am sure.
Whoa. Someone got a butt plug? Where was what? I didn't even think about putting one in my box.
Crispers, what's up, brother?
Man, I just feel like I just need to like see if I can get some butt plugs on like Oriental Trading and just like send them all out in bulk. I know my boss at work, we were me and a couple other coworkers were talking. We were like, you know, it'd be funny as shit if we glitter bombed her. And so I went online and I'm like, oh shit, we could actually get a spring loaded glitter bomb and we could send it to her at the office at work for like $13.
I really want to start making glitter bombs out of soda cans.
Oh, evil son of a bitch.
And just randomly sending them to people.
Oh, I'm sure like if you take like a pog or something, like glue it to like a spring or something, and like find a way to force that spring down, load that shit up with glitter.
Yep. That's what it's gonna have to be. I sent a birthday box to Killa, and we were chatting. We chat just about every other day, and He goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, just googling glitter bombs."
Yeah,
And I had him convinced, like, and you can see in his live, he's like holding his box over here and opening it, just waiting for it, because he didn't want to get anything on his setup.
yeah, he's getting something from me. It's just gonna be late because of the whole fucking my car is a piece of shit thing.
Well,
And then my wife's car started acting up at the same fucking time. I'm like,
if you lived closer, I could get you a hookup.
I told my wife, I'm like, we're just gonna start buying lottery tickets. We're gonna fucking win the lottery, and I'm just gonna go buy a Hellcat.
Yeah, there you go.
Motherfuckers can dream, can't they?
What's up, Duck?
But I do have a soda auction on Sunday on Whatnot, so
There you go.
that should be pretty fun. So there's a good mix of commons and chases. So it's like a 1 in 4 or like 1 in 5 chance of hitting a chase.
Yeah,
And I won't spoil it, but there's a big boy chase soda.
there you go. I do that soda game on mine. I've done it both times, and it is absolutely killed.
Yeah, the first time I did it, it was, oh my god, it was like an hour and a half auction, and like it was great.
Yeah,
And
my
it's even
first.
better because I live right across the street from the fucking post office, so shit doesn't have to go far,
There you go.
and I can schedule pickup.
There you go. Yeah, my first auction went primo. Like it went really really well. My second auction, it was
Yeah,
tough. I think
the
I picked
first
the
ever
wrong day.
auction I did, but yeah, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't like amazing, but it was. But, but definitely, my soda auctions have been like fucking blown up like Osama.
Yeah. Fuck me like we did Bin Laden. Whoa, that girl is free.
Anthony, I have said sodas around you, and I will say sodas around you again while drinking a soda.
You know, if I took one of these soda toppers too, that'd probably work. I could glue like a spring to it.
Yeah, that'd probably work even better. I mean, because actually, I have your
No, that'd be
comments in
bigger.
soda.
It's real loose in there.
Yeah, yeah, the topper would fit almost perfectly.
Yeah. But I bet I can get some acrylic and just like cut it out the right shape. It won't look as fancy as these, but
Or I wonder if you could like 3D print something.
if I had a 3D printer. Yeah, Duck, I was not in my house today. I was out in the woods.
Dude, I wish it was so cold in this house.
Stickers and candy in your box. You
Oh my
will
god!
get stickers, sir. I have
When
no
I
candy.
when I sent my swap box out, I had ordered new stickers, but then I misplaced them like an idiot, and I couldn't find them. And I wrote it in the card like, "I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. I will send." Literally, the day they got their freaking box, I found my damn stickers. So, looks like I'm mailing stickers.
I got stickers from Box Swap 6.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know if it was this person's stickers, but that's what I got. Anthony plays I don't want a shirt like Baby Ice.
Yeah, I actually have a little like plastic case, and like every time I just get stickers, I just keep throwing them in there. It's like
Yeah.
I have one whole side of a bookshelf just like covered in stickers. I started covering the front of my laptop, and I'm like, fuck, I'm running out of space.
Yeah, I put my last OG sticker on my laptop. I need to put one of the new ones on here. Ginger, one away from 300. Did you drop below 300 again?
I was over 300, and now I'm down to 299 again.
Well, I was at 326, and now I'm at 313.
It might be the whole YouTube thing where it's like they kicking subs back and shit.
No, I have a feeling somebody doesn't like me very anymore, and they might have.
I mean, I get that feeling too. Hey, if somebody doesn't like my channel, I know it's not everybody's, flavor of ice cream, which is fine. Whatever.
Well,
And I
I
don't
don't.
upload nearly as much as some other people, but I also have a lot of shit that I'm trying to get situated at the same time too.
Yeah.
So it's like recording videos is kind of towards the bottom of my list currently.
Yeah. I'm. I'd like to say I don't care about subscribers. When I take a big dip like that, though, it makes me wonder. You know,
Yeah.
like if I'm doing something wrong or someone just said "fuck off."
Hey, I'm at 300 again.
There you
Yay.
go. It's not every day you can do that twice.
That's what she said.
I'll give you one good one.
Congratulations on 300 for the second time.
Yes.
And then my wife also pointed out that the last video I uploaded was my 100th video.
There you go. Did I see the news about Coors? No, I did not.
Oh shit! Yeah, people in Ohio, like instead of beer, they're getting like some like syrupy slime shit, and they did like a whole fucking recall.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
Oh
heard I heard it on
no.
the news on the radio while I was driving back and picking up the kids, and I jammed it fucking threw up in my mouth.
I wouldn't last in the gay world, evidently.
I mean, neither would I.
We always want more, so one good one will not work. You know what, AW? That is 100% the truth. That's the only reason why I do this. It's for my pleasure. So,
I've said from the beginning, I'll do it until it's no longer fun.
are we twins?
I mean, can be.
Separated at birth.
I probably have bigger tits though.
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? We'll compare one day. Let's do a collab.
Do a Men of YouTube calendar.
Yes. Congratulations, Troy, on making it to 100 subs last week.
If you're only doing it for pleasure, do it on OnlyFans. I'm gonna start an Only Beards.
Flip cake. What's up, Ezra? How's it going, brother?
And speaking of soda toppers,
Yes, these are his. These are his soda toppers right here. And I showed them off when I did the con. I showed them off, and I was like, "Hey, he might actually be here today." Guess who didn't show up? But people were asking me about them, and I told them go to Flipcake Designs website, and you can get them there.
I know I have a stack of them in my area. Oh bullshit!
Mm-hmm.
Can I crush a soda can with my titties? That might be a good video. I'll have to try.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Flipcake just sent me a video. You want me to show that off, brother? I'll show it off right now. But Troy wants to know, but can you crush soda cans with them?
That's all I'm saying. That'll be a good video.
Yeah, there's sound. I can turn it off, though, if you don't want me to put sound on there. Good night, Anthony Blaze. He said there shouldn't be sound. Well, there is. I'm going to show it off.
Mr. Christmas is for sale. I got like $3.50.
This is his first attempt at a tumbler.
Gas is $5, $6, $7.
Oh, he's watching Whatnot.
Hopefully I got it right now.
cool,
I
man.
was just saying, it sounded like 30.
That's real cool, man. It's Cody in his auction. Sweet dreams, Anthony. You still owe me a what is that? A t-shirt. When he lives in Arizona, it could be a Serapa. Yeah,
Yeah, what
Ezra,
about-
I did drop your soda toppers because people had a whole bunch of different ones and they liked yours and they were asking where I got them at. So
I mean,
I
I've
showed you some
tried
love.
3 or 4 different soda toppers, and Ezra's by far is. The
I
best.
like his better because they're they're incognito.
Yeah, they're very discreet.
Yeah, I don't need the decks and all that stuff. I just don't. I like that it's incognito. You don't even know it's there. It just looks like the soda is standing on top of the can.
Yeah.
So.
And they're super sturdy. Like, you know, even though it fits in the top of the can, like I've tried other ones where either like the slit for the pog was too big and it wouldn't stand up correctly, or it didn't fit in the top of the can correctly and it just slid back and forth. It just, you know.
Look like I can make a soda bridge. Now I will say, and this is all my fault. I have tried to take them off of them, and where they're so snug in there. If I do that, it'll break like the little pog holder. I mean, it'll still hold the soda on top, but now I realize I could just take the can top and move it to the can I want to show off.
10% smarter. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That is 100% my own doing.
Oh, you said you got to spin it.
You got to spin it. Okay. Yeah.
See, I just take my pocket knife and just.
Yeah. Well, the problem I have is that my pocket knife it's massive, so it doesn't really work that well for me.
I mean, mine's pretty big too. Biggity.
Yeah, this is the knife I was carrying whenever the guy in New York tried to rob me.
Yeah, I bet he regretted that shit when he saw it. Fuck, wrong guy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it pops loose when you spin it.
Yeah, I like this knife.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell mine is right now.
What I like about it too is that you can whip these out too. So you have if you're doing a whole lot of stabbing, get a guard. So you don't, rise up on the blade and everything.
Oh god, now you just made me think of a fucking cadence from fucking Basic. Ugh. I'm gonna have that shit stuck right.
Delayed cadence count, cadence count. Nice knife. I heard it only gives you one good one. Then it's useless for the full day.
No,
Yeah, I like me a good Tanto blade. Tanto, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, when I was in Washington State visiting my brother, he gave me a I think it was like a CJ something B. It's an $80 knife, and it's got like a blade. It's made out of carbon fiber and has a porcelain ball bearing in there. So like it's fucking super clean. It's sharp as shit. But
yeah, I need to take a steel to this one.
like the first day I had the knife, my brother gave it to me. I was playing with him, like, oh, this is cool. That I took out a fucking chunk out of my finger. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you can see there. I've done a little bit of work with this one.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, my kids. Check this out. I took them up to my cabin and everything, and they I got them to shoot a 22 for the first time.
Nice.
And neither of them were scared of it. So
yeah, my wife is she's never shot before, and kind of anxious about teaching her because it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I need to get them something smaller. I need to get like one of those daisies.
They're like a cricket.
Daisies, but crickets. That's what I really need, because I have a Ruger 1022 that I could absolutely drive a freaking tack with it. I was, we had these little bush weed things, and I was shooting them off the ground, like knocking them over and everything.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get it up on their shoulder and stuff like that, and it became more of a just shoot it to shoot it, so I know you're not going to be scared of it kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then going from there. So
Yeah, get used to the recoil.
yeah. It's
And I know the first time I ever fired a shotgun, nobody fucking told me like anything. Like I forgot I was 13,
yeah.
12, something like that. They're like, just hold on. Well, yeah.
Yeah. To the barrel. I hold on to the barrel.
It's
So
like,
I
do
need
I
to
hold it
start
this
it?
way? Like, do I hold it like Kurt Cobain?
So a couple weeks ago, I had to qualify for work, and a little backstory about me: I used to be an instructor when I was in the Army, and I was not to knock on my own, knock my own drum or toot my own horn or whatever, but I was a pretty good one. And
Well, I'll have to make the drive down to Kansas, and we'll have to put that to the test.
okay. But so we were shooting and everything, and we had one of the instructors there who is a little bit arrogant, thinks his shit don't stink kind of guy. He goes, "So, Elam, have you ever shot before?" And I was like, "No, I've never shot a gun in my life. Those murder weapons just need to go straight to hell." I got the first mag. He comes up to me. He goes, "Yeah, I don't fucking believe you."
Yeah, we had a kid at basic that was talking a bunch of shit. As we were all getting ready to qualify, he's like, I could fucking hit a goddamn, penny from a fucking 100 yards away. You're like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Like, we knew you were full of shit. And yeah, he ended up getting the lowest score of anybody in the fucking platoon. It's like,
Yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I do a trick. Elaine Allen, what's up? How are you? I do a trick where I'll take shell casings, 22 shell casings, and I'll put them on branches about 50 yards away. Granted, this is a supported position with a scope on my rifle, but I can pick them off of the branches 5 out of 5. I'm not trying to brag by any means, but I had a buddy go hunting with me, and I was like, he goes, "Can you shoot?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can shoot," and everything like that. And I told him that I could do that, and he goes, "I will give you $1,000 if you can do that." And I was like,
Make sure the free money.
"Jeff, I like you a lot, man. We're real cool. You need to bet me like 100." He goes, no, I'm going to bet you $1,000 you can't shoot 5 of them off there in 10 shots. And I was like, yeah, bet me 100, man. What, you don't have the money? No, I got the money. I just don't want to take your money. Insisted it had to be $1,000. And I was like, all right, do $1,000. It's fine. Whatever. I said, here you go. Here's 5. Go put them wherever you want to on that tree down there. And he did. And I shot him off in 5. And he's like, yeah, fuck you.
I'm good, but I ain't that fucking good.
Again, you can believe me. That's fine. You could not believe me. That's fine too. But it is what it is.
Obviously, you have to have done something right if you're a fucking instructor.
Well, I can put lead on paper. That's about all you're going to get from me. One good one.
Yeah, no, we had that one like, I can reach out and touch someone, blah, 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 blah. It's like, dick measuring contests are over. Shut up. Let us do our thing.
It is what it is. I mean, when I was in basic training, I got done very quickly. And I actually, the drill instructors would put me with people that were not picking up what they were putting down. And my favorite one out of all of them, So, rifle, you want it straight like this: rear sight, front sight. You look down the rear sight through the front sight, and that's how you aim, right? She was looking over the rear sight to the front sight and kept wondering why all of her shots kept going over everything.
You gotta love dumb people.
Yeah. But after I was done working with her and stuff, she was actually a decent shot. She actually qualified. So
Why the hell is my orthopedic boot right there?
why did you what? What?
Oh, my boot from when I broke my foot.
Mm.
I'm an idiot and I'm accident prone.
Yeah, I'm a slip hazard. I have slipped on ice twice in my life, and one of them put me in ICU for 2 weeks and a month on the couch, and the other one is making me have knee surgery. So
Well, I've slipped on ice plenty of times, but never to that extent.
yeah. My the first time I was talking about, I slipped at work and I fell, and I had a softball size fracture here, and I had a TBI with 5 hematomas right up in the front.
Ooh,
Yeah, I fell hard.
that's what she said.
Like, yeah. Like the guy that saw me fall, he said he saw my feet up in the air and came over there. And he's like, dude, Elam, are you all right? And again, this is all him telling me this. I don't remember any of this. The last thing I remember is walking out the door. He said, I sat up at my waist and I looked at him and I smiled. And he's like, dude, you set up just like the Undertaker. Looked at him, smiled, and fell back and hit my head again. And then they
Should've
called
been
an
off the
ambulance.
roll.
And evidently, I threatened to cut all the ambulance drivers' dicks off and fuck their mothers with them. So they said, well, we're not taking him. And then my because I refused to go. And then so they sat me in my office, and it took a couple hours for my wife to get there because she was out of town, and because I wouldn't go with anybody but her. And my HR rep was there, and she said I sat in my office and rocked back and forth like this the whole time, just repeating over and over and over again. I gotta sell a car. 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 I gotta.
Yeah.
And they knew something was wrong. I mean, it is what it is. And then my wife picked me up, and she took me to the hospital, or she was trying to take me to the hospital. I told her to go F herself, and I don't talk to my wife like that. And she's like, okay, well, I guess we'll just go pick up the kids. And on the way there, I start puking blood. And she
Ooh.
goes, yeah, you're going to the hospital.
Yeah, that happened to me once where I was vomiting blood. And I have an ulcer in my esophagus,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know it at the time. I was in Atlantic City.
dick. What? I'm sorry.
I was in Atlantic City and I was partying pretty hard one night, and I was walking on the boardwalk drunk as shit, and I just keeled over and I just started fucking vomiting blood.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a little bit, like it was a decent amount.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, the hospital was 2 blocks away from where I was. And so I walked into the hospital, and there was a couple like gang members that were like in the lobby because I guess there had been a fight and then one of their people got stabbed. And the nurse brought me in, and I'm like, well, what about these guys? She's like, they can wait. And then they got me in, and they can see visibly like I have blood, down my chest and on my chin and shit. Because back then when you could see my chin, and they're like, yeah, you're being admitted.
Yeah.
And that was 2 weeks. Fun times.
Yeah. So my wife finally got me to the hospital, and they rushed me to the back. She's like, he's had a head injury. He's puking blood. And so they start doing the scan. They got about quarter way through, saw the brain bleed, said, we can't do anything from there. We're taking him up to the helicopter, flying him over to UK.
Dang.
Yeah. Again, all of this is all secondhand. So I'm just, my sister worked at UK in the ER. She greeted the hospital, the helicopter and everything like that. And they took me down there. 3 doctors told my wife I probably wasn't going to make it. My sister told my wife I'm probably not going to make it. Um, and I mean, obviously, I did. It is what it is. Um, but and evidently, I was alert and awake and just an angry human being. Like they had to put me in a 4-point at one point, just because I kept swinging on people. But what they didn't do is they didn't take my cell phone away. And evidently, I was chatting with a lot of people. I would start once I woke up after being in there 2 weeks. I woke up and I was like, "Hey, where the hell am I?" I hit the nurse button. The nurse comes in. She goes, "Yes, Mr. Elam." Yeah, just a couple questions. Where am I? Why am I here? And why are there burns on my wrists and ankles? And they told me and everything like that. And I was like, "Oh well, shit!" And I called my wife because I woke up alone. And but I called her and everything. Then I started looking at my phone, and I was like, "Well, shit!" I was texting. My boss checked on me every day, like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be at work tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be at work tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. Be there tomorrow every day." And then I saw I had a video chat for like 30 minutes with one of my buddies there, and I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" "Hey Ian, what's up? What's going on, man? How are you?" I was like, "Hey man, what's up?" He goes, "Hey brother, how are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm good. Just a quick question. Did I do anything, say anything on the video chat?" He's like, "Well, you were kind of a little out there. Nothing too bad." And I was like, "Well, that's good." He goes, "I just have one request though." It's like, "What's that, man?" He's like, "Yeah, whenever you video chat me, don't do it butt ass naked. Okay?"
Oh my god! I know when Nicole
You
gave
got it.
birth when Nicole gave birth to our daughter Alice, like she was in the hospital. They had to induce labor, and then she had preeclampsia, and then like her blood pressure dropped and her heart rate dropped and the baby's heart rate dropped, and like
Yeah.
that was the most scared I'd ever been in my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
Like they rushed her into an emergency room and they threw me a fucking size medium scrub. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I got a hat.
And so
I'm
they were like,
here. I'm here.
and they were like, just make do with it. Do the best you can. So like, I'm fucking squeezing into this shit, and I run in there, and they had her on the table, open, and had the baby out in under 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And but when they did the incision for the emergency C-section, they cut our daughter on the cheek. Like
Wow.
had they been just a little higher up by like another inch, inch and a quarter, they would have gotten her eye.
Yeah.
But they were like, "Oh my God, we're so sorry!" Like they called in a plastic surgeon, they took care of everything. Like we didn't have to do anything else. And everyone's like, "Oh, you should sue the shit out of that hospital." I'm like, "What, for saving my daughter's life? Fuck
Yeah.
no!" Like, and then, but seeing my wife go from completely normal to like white as a sheet within like 5 minutes was like, holy fuck! Like I thought she was gonna die right there.
I, the, my wife and I were pregnant 8 times before we had our first kid.
Damn.
Pregnancy scares the shit out of me. Like after we had my first daughter, I was like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm done." We had to deliver my son at 18 weeks, which he did not survive that. After we had my daughter, I was like, "I'm done. I don't need any more heartache. Don't want to deal with the stress. Nothing." 4 months later, she goes, "Hey, can you go get me a pregnancy test?"
Damn.
Sure. Yeah. And so the docs figured out why she was having so many miscarriages, which is good. So we fixed it and everything. And then the day before we were going to induce, because they were going to induce because I only had so many days off from work because I was working for Toyota at the time.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have days. I was like, "We have a shutdown. I could do it there and I can be here the whole time. That'd be great." I'm like, "Well, the baby's big enough. We can do that. That'd be no problem." Well, the day before they did the ultrasound, like, "Oh, she's a big baby. She's about 9 pounds." It's like, "Oh, that's a big baby."
Damn. Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. Um, and I knew this was going to be my last one. So I was like, "All right, I'm going to watch this one. I'm going to watch her come out." Um, and the doc we had was like all of 5 foot, just 5 foot and nothing. And my daughter's head popped out, and the first word she ever heard in her entire life was, "Holy fuck, that's a big baby."
Well,
She ended up being 11 and a half pounds, 27 inches long.
I know when our son was born, I watched that from beginning to end. And like, I'm sitting next to my wife, I'm on her left hand side, and the way the lamp was above her head was at the perfect angle that I could look up and see everything.
Yeah.
And the fucking anesthesiologist who's on the right hand side of my wife, he's like telling me, he's like, now they're gonna make the first incision, and they're like, or no, now that's the amniotic sac, and like there's the placenta. Now they're gonna cut the like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. The first time I didn't watch anything. I was there at her shoulder the whole time. Second
Well, I
time I was
was
like, this is the last time it's going to happen, so I might as well. And then she was born, happy, healthy baby. My wife pushed her out naturally too.
ooh,
Yeah,
oh.
and yeah, what has been seen cannot be unseen.
I don't have those parts, but I hurt
Yeah.
now thinking about that.
And then 2 weeks after that, I had a vasectomy.
Well, my wife was told when she was younger that she would never be able to have kids or that it would be extremely difficult. But obviously that was bullshit. And then we were walking around Walmart when we were here, and it was like just as things started to open up after the shutdown. And so we're walking around Walmart, and my wife comes up to me. She has some stuff in the shopping cart, and I'm fucking oblivious as shit. I'm fucking, and then she holds up this outfit, and it says like promoted to big sister. My daughter's holding it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's
I was like,
hilarious.
we name him COVID, and then then when they did the C-section after he was born, because she had to have another one because of the
Right.
of the first one, and she was like, take it all out. I'm like, good, the station's fucking closed.
Yeah. It's
I still
Yeah.
I still need to go get snipped though, because I'm not taking no fucking chances.
Well, my uncle, my great uncle, he was one of the top urologists in the state of Kentucky. One of the top in the nation. Really fucking good, but he's retired. So when I went to go do it, I was like, hey, can you recommend someone to me? He goes, well, shit, I can do it here. I got all the stuff here. We can do it on the kitchen table. And I was like, no.
He's like, just spread your legs. I'll just kick you as fucking hard as I
That's
can.
where I eat Thanksgiving at. So
Happy Thanksgiving. This is where I got my vasectomy.
Yeah. So spread them turkey legs open. So when he called his partner, his former partner, who is the head urology instructor over at UK, he's like, yeah, I can get him in a week. No problem. So he got me in and everything. And so it's a college, obviously. And good night, Troy. Have a good one, brother. But so he brought in all these students. So there was like me and like 7 of these students there just watching me fucking get my vasectomy.
Just fucking just lay there while you're just fucking staring at your schmack, just being like, don't act like you're not impressed.
Yeah. And I'm just like, this room is really cold. Really, really cold. And it's all local. They don't put you out. They don't put you under. They might give you a Valium or something like that, but I refuse that. So it's all just local anesthetic.
Shit, if they're giving me no anesthesia, they better have a fucking brick or something to fucking hit me with and knock me the fuck out. Something.
Well, I took the local, but I wasn't going to take the whatever, the Valium. And he's like, all right, so we've inserted we'll call it Novocaine, the anesthesia here, and the painkiller, and this is how you test it. You take this tube and you just twist it. Well, when he twisted it, I felt everything, and the angry me decided to come out and play, and you goddamn motherfucker took the little table and just started throwing shit and everything. He's like, we need more, nurse, we need more right now, we need more right this second.
Yeah, it's funny. People are telling me, like, when I go for my bariatric surgery here in a couple weeks, they're like, oh, like, they're probably going to give you a catheter. I'm like, the fuck they are. I'm like, I would much rather piss all over myself than have a fucking tube shoved up there. Fuck that. And
I love how these catheter commercials be like, "Oh, well, you could just do it yourself. It's not a problem at all." Blah, 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 blah.
it's like,
No,
I
I
can
ain't
nail
doing
my
that.
balls to a 2x4. It doesn't mean I'm going to fucking enjoy it.
Yeah,
Like, just because I can do it at home doesn't mean it's comfortable.
right.
I told my doctors, I'm like, no way am I, no catheters at all.
Yeah, it's. I'm out on that. I mean, it is what it is.
But like, I'm just afraid I'm gonna like wake up and see all this shit, like, because they use robotics and shit to do the bariatric surgeries and stuff. And I'm just afraid I'm gonna wake up and just see this fucking machine attached to my stomach. I'm like,
Am I in the Matrix?
but I mean, honestly, I'm looking forward to getting it done. I've been working on this shit since October.
Well, I hope it works out, man.
Like my goal is to get back to the same weight that I was in the army or under.
Yeah.
So, and I've already made a deal with a couple people that if I can get back under 200 pounds, I'll go fucking skydiving.
I haven't
Like,
seen 200 pounds since like middle school.
yeah, same. I mean, when I was in the army, I was right around like 215, 220. So,
Yeah,
but I mean, you know, per regs, that was like the threshold.
yeah. I think when I was my best like shape I was ever in was in basic, and I was like 225, 230, and that was like right at the end. The biggest I've ever been was like just shy of 400.
Damn. I mean, I'm there now. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, but
I think I'm at like 280, 290 right now.
yeah, but like
I'm not a small person, but I'm not,
even at 215, 220, I still had fucking, like first sergeants like, oh, you're a fucking fat body. I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck you mean? I'm out running half the fucking guys during my fucking 2-mile run. Like,
yeah. That won't cause a stigmatism or whatever you want to call it. Mental issues.
yeah. I felt very Gomer Pyle-ish.
I get it.
I mean, I wasn't fucking up that much, but being the thick one of the.
I didn't try to suck start at M14.
No.
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
This is for fighting. This is for fun.
I'll tell you what, man. Basic training was some of the best fun I've ever had.
Dude, I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
But like, when I went through basic was like when the drill instructors were still like hardcore, not like now where it's like fucking camp cupcake. Like they can't yell and scream at you, and like they can't like put their hands on you and shit. And it's they don't want to stress out fucking recruits and like fuck that.
Basic trainings was the first place I ever broke my nose, thanks to a drill sergeant. I deserved it.
Actually, the one and only time my nose has been broken, it's actually I haven't had it reset yet. I had a couple of roommates while I was on guard duty, like because it was like my in between time between like I was active for training and then I went National Guard while I was in college, and it was fucking weird. But one of my roommates punched me in the face once, and he was I forgot what the fuck he was. He was stationed at Benning, but he wasn't a ranger. He broke my nose here in 2 places, broke my orbital, my little orbital, like 4 other bones in my cheek and 3 in my forehead with 1 punch. Like we got into a drunk fight one night, and he's like, "Oh, I need more money for booze," and I'm like, "Go fuck yourself. I'm not. No, like spend your own money to go get booze." And he threw something at me, and like an idiot, I turned down around to pick it up, and as soon as I stood up,
Wow.
That sucked.
Yeah.
And then nobody told me when you break your nose to don't try to like blow your nose.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, fucking, like the sound a balloon makes when you blow up a balloon. That was my fucking eye.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. That's not fun. My ENT wants to do surgery on my nose and my sinuses and stuff. He goes, "We need to reset that nose." I was like, "What do you mean? I set it myself. I'm good."
You're like, good.
Like, no, you're not.
I probably would have reset mine too if I wasn't drunk and not fucking thinking, clearly. But I mean, but back then when I used to drink, it was like I would down a 40 in like 5 minutes, do some other things, kill 3 or more 40s, do some other things, and if I was still surviving or still awake, then grab another 40. It was bad. I was out of control when I was younger. I'll admit I had a problem, but I was
Well,
able to work through it and get my
that
shit.
beer right there, I just finished. I'm gonna stop drinking.
And see, now I'm at that point where, like, yeah, I can have a drink or two and I can be done. Or, like, even
Well,
then, like, if I never had another drink ever again, I'd be totally fine.
now I'm gonna start drinking again.
I actually had to sign something with my doctor stating that at least for the next 12 months, no alcohol.
It's fair.
And I don't smoke anyways. I quit smoking 8 years ago, but I can't even smoke any kind of tobacco products. And they're actually going to test me before my surgery. And if I test positive for any kind of tobacco use, my surgery will get postponed.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
They just want to make sure that the people who are going through this process and going through the surgery, that they're serious about it and they're not
Yeah, I'm with you.
trying to half-ass it.
Yeah. Never half-ass two things. Whole-ass one thing.
Well, when I was going through group therapy, we had some lady in there. She's on her third surgery. The first time she didn't pay attention to what the fuck they were telling her to do. Second time she ate way too much, way too soon, way too early, and bust all her stitches. Yeah.
Ouch.
I'm like, how the fuck does your insurance keep approving this?
Mm. I don't know.
I'm like, unless she's paying out of pocket, but even then, like, that's an expensive surgery.
Yeah. My buddy's mom had it, and then she took to it pretty well. She lost like 125 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, I've had a couple other friends who have done it, and they've stuck to the program, and they've been doing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And it's as long as you're determined and you stick to the plan and you do what they tell you to do, you'll be fine. But there's just so many people out there like, oh, I can go back to doing all the shit that I used to do because now my stomach's smaller. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, it is still fucking expand again. You just got to be smart about it.
I like food too damn much.
Well, so do I. That was my fucking problem.
The worst thing was like I'm a pretty decent chef, so like when I cook it, it tastes good. So of course I want to eat more of it.
Yeah. I mean, my wife's a good cook, and I mean, I don't exactly suck either. But when you're driving past the fucking Culvers and you're like, should I cook or should I get a butter burger?
I always go Butterburger.
Yeah,
I do like Culver's.
yeah, it's my.
It's
crack.
not the same down here as it is in Wisconsin.
Oh no. So we had a Culver's when we lived in Florida, and it wasn't like when we moved up here. We were like, yeah, that one in Florida sucks.
Yeah. Well, like when you go to the one in Wisconsin, like the Custer machines, they're constantly pushing out stuff. Like it's a constant flow. Here, it's like one of those soft serve machines. It's like this is not the same.
Well, yeah, at all the Culvers here in Wisconsin, they make all their fresh custard in store every day, all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably get it packaged here.
Yeah. So it's like when you buy, like you can still buy the pints here, like when you walk in, but like they're literally making it in the store, packaging it in the store, and selling it right there.
Yeah.
They're not getting it trucked in.
Yeah, it's silly. Silly.
It sounds like Mike Tyson's twin brother. They used to call him One Punch Pete.
Seems legit.
Yeah, no, I was living in Scranton when that happened, actually.
Scranton, PA?
Yep. It's funny, people are like, oh, like, I bet definitely Dunder Mifflin's a real place. No, it's Just stop.
It's a real building, but it's in L.A.
Yeah, but all the buildings and like the opening scenes of it,
That
that's
is
all
grand.
real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was actually John Krasinski taping that.
yeah, on a cell phone.
Hmm.
Yeah, like like that main street has Lackawanna Avenue, and then you got like the Mall of Steamtown in that shot, and then the Penn
Hmm.
Building, and yeah, like that's all real shit.
Yeah,
And people are there like, oh, I didn't know that was real. Like, what you think they just made that up? Like, that's a pretty shitty quality footage for them
yeah.
to just make it up.
I'm in the process of rewatching it again. I'm on the last season. I think I have like 3 episodes. Last season I got like 3 episodes left.
Man, I kind of it sucks. Like, I didn't really get a bachelor party before I got married, but like in hindsight, I kind of wish I had like the Dwight Schrute bachelor party type thing. Like, I wish somebody gave me a bazooka and someone kidnapped my wife and put her in a fucking trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my bachelor party, I have thrown 3 in my life, and they've all been like destination bachelor parties. And you know, uh, the best one I had was we were scheduled to do it in Nashville, and I had like a presidential suite and all this stuff. And I was like, all right, guys, everybody in the wedding party, it's just going to cost you $150. That's it. And everything's covered. I had bottle service set up, everything.
Damn.
Well, that's the year that Nashville got flooded, like the weekend before we were supposed to go. So I ended up having to do it again, but in Louisville at 4th Street Live. And we got to one bar, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, we're on the list. We got a table in the VIP with a bottle." And I was hammered, and I just started talking so much bullshit because I was not on that list. Wasn't supposed to be. Nothing. But ended up talking my way into the freaking VIP, and they gave us a free bottle of vodka.
So, like, literally, my bachelor party, if you can call it that,
Mm-hmm.
consists of my now brother-in-law, my wife's sister's husband, who's like he's a mix between like Bill Nye and like Carl Sagan.
Yeah,
He's the most boring person on the face of the fucking planet.
yeah.
And then this other guy that I worked with named Paul, who I don't speak to anymore, and he just kept going outside smoking weed. And my now brother-in-law was sitting inside playing fucking PlayStation 3, like, oh my god, this game is amazing. And I'm just sitting here like, I'm bored.
Yeah,
That was that. We ordered pizza. That was the highlight of the night.
yeah,
And we
yeah.
woke up the next morning and went to Best Buy.
So 3 of the people I've thrown bachelor parties to were at my bachelor party. And they're like, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I really don't care, guys. You all playing it. I planned your alls. You can play in mine. Ended up going to a steakhouse here in town. Not even a good one. It was a crappy fucking steakhouse. And then my buddy knew a guy who owned a limo, and he came and picked us up and took us to a strip club. And like at 10:30, I'm walking outside, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm not. This is the worst bachelor party I've ever been to.
Oh my god, yeah, strip clubs have never been my thing. Like,
Yeah.
my father took me to one on my 21st birthday, and I literally had a stripper sit on my lap and she's like, "I'm sorry if I smell like Ben Gay, but I just got done working the main pole." I'm like, done, never again. I am out. Fuck this place. And then, oddly enough, was it earlier this? Yeah, it was earlier this year. Local strip club in town called the Peppermint Hippo. They they were looking for part time security, and the pay was decent. Like, it wasn't bad pay at all. And I'm like, I guess I can go bounce some motherfuckers part time. Why not? I lasted an hour and a half. I was like, this place was so shady and so shoddy. It was like the paperwork you had to sign for, like, the taxes and shit, and like W-2s. They didn't even mention the strip club. It was for like a fucking food company. And like they're like, well, if somebody comes in, just like talk them up and try to get them to spend this. I'm like, I'm not really in the business of like trying to like separate dudes from their money. Like, I'm in the business of just having them come in, have a good fucking time, and making sure they're not acting like an asshole. But
Yeah.
it's like they wanted me to do security, but it was like also host at the same time, but like not make tips. And then they were like, they classified everybody as independent contractors, so they didn't have to, like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then 3 days after that, I was looking on Facebook in one of the local groups around here where people like, keep up on stuff happening in town. And they're like, police just got called to the Peppermint Hippo. 4 guys beating the shit out of them.
They wish you were there.
Yeah. Well, the manager had like he was an ex-army guy too, and like he was built like a brick shit house. Like he was still in shape, but like he was just an idiot though.
Yeah.
Like all that muscle did not equate to any kind of fucking brains whatsoever.
Yeah, I've bounced at a lot of places, but I can usually talk my way out of having to fight somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, I can. It is what it is. But I can usually. I was very much a cooler in those situations.
Yeah.
Like you
Like
had
I've
all these
worked
big musclehead motherfuckers who wanted to fight every single person every single night. I was like, dude, let me just talk to this guy, and I'll walk him out.
Yeah. Like I've worked other security gigs and I've bounced at bars and stuff when we lived in Jersey and stuff. And I never got hands on with somebody unless it was like an extreme case.
Yeah.
Like I know one night we had one guy that was at a bar that I was bouncing at. He was, grabbing women, like just randomly in the bar, just walking up to them and grabbing them. And I told him, I was like, first time, I'll give you a warning. Second time is your last chance. Like I don't give you a third strike. And told him about it first time. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was an accident. It was an accident. At the second time, I watched him literally walk up to someone like full hand, like I I don't want to get too graphic because it really fucking pissed me off. I'm like full on fucking grab. You can tell it wasn't an accident. Like I grabbed him by the back of his fucking shirt and I fucking suplexed him right out the fucking door, right into the goddamn street. And it just so happened there was a cop sitting out there, and they're like, "Oh, what happened?" And I told him, and I hadn't seen the guy ever again. But
Yeah. Oh, I got some crazy stories about bouncing.
yeah, I mean, I enjoyed bouncing, but now it's like I enjoy what I do now, and I've done it for a while, and I have plenty of experience in doing what I'm doing. But sometimes people are just like, you just want to fucking bash their head through a goddamn brick wall. But then you also have the people who are really nice and really cool, and
Right.
it's I mean, the good outweighs the bad.
Yeah, it could be a whole lot worse.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Like when I was in Florida, my wife and I, when we worked at the same hotel for a while, and we had this group called Fall Ball, and I thought it was like a formal dance or something. People coming in, having like a nice dinner or something. Nope, it was 70 and 80-year-old guys fucking dressed in leather, assless chaps and shit, fucking ball gags, getting fucking whipped in all the fucking hallways and in their rooms and shit. For 3 days straight, those people were there. And then, like, they checked out and we went to the rooms. We found, like, empty boxes of Viagra all over the fucking place. And one dude had some, let's just call it adult paraphernalia lined up on a dresser. It looked like the old fucking School Singular commercials in all different colors. Yeah, it was creepy. Creepy as fuck.
Sounds like
Especially
LJ's kind of party.
Especially when you're working there in the middle of the night and you just hear pow, pow, and then it's like people are like yelling at each other. Like I thought Indiana Jones was staying in the fucking hotel.
Yeah.
It was like, oh shit, is he chasing the Temple of Doom? It's like pow.
I stayed at a hotel one time. This is when I was in the Army. We were going for some training, and they were like, "Hey, Elon, pick out a hotel." And I was like, "All right, fine. This is the cheapest one here. We'll just go to that one, and that'll be fine." We're staying in it. It looks like it's straight out of the fucking 70s, like same decor and everything. It's horrible. But that night, there was these two dudes standing at the bottom of the stairs, and we were walking out to the front to walk out, and they stopped me and goes, "Hey, you want to go upstairs?" And I was like, "The fuck's upstairs?" And he goes, "Do you want to go upstairs?" And I was like, "What's upstairs?" He goes, "Well, it's $500 to go up there, but you'll have a good time." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm out. We need to leave this hotel now."
he's like, what's up there? He's like, it depends. How do you feel about male frontal nudity?
I'm in. What?
Take my money.
Shut up and take my money.
Like, here's an extra $500 for next guy. Working in hotels is definitely fun. No 2 days are definitely alike. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. My grandparents owned a motel in Stevens Point, and I would work the front desk sometimes, and it was interesting.
Stevens Point, Wisconsin?
Yes.
As in, like, 40 fucking minutes away from me.
Yeah.
They actually just had a tornado touchdown down there in Stevens Point this evening also.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was fucking gnarly. Like, they, like, you looked at the radar, and it was, like, just red, like, all the fucking way through. It was...
Yeah, I actually almost applied for a job up there. The federal prison up there would have been like 30, 45 minutes from Stevens Point.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I know which federal
Mm-hmm.
place you're talking about. Yeah, and it's hour and a half, if that, from where I am.
Yeah.
Two and a half in winter.
But have you been to Stevens Point?
Plenty of times.
Yeah. So you know on Broadway, the Blue Top.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the motel they owned.
Yeah, you got to pass it. Like when you go from here to like any western part of the fucking state, you got to pass right fucking past it.
Yep. Yeah. It's that was where I spent my summers, many summers up there.
It sucks because there's not really a whole lot to do in Stevens Point because it's so small. But like at the same time, like
There's a lot of hot loose women though.
I mean, during tour season when everybody's getting out to go camping and husbands are going fishing and they have nothing left to do and yeah, we're trying to go to the Upper Peninsula in Michigan to do a little bit of something in August.
Up in the UP. Go up to the UP.
It was funny because I was telling my maintenance guy that I work with at work. He was like, "You're going to Michigan? Like, you think you could bring me back some weed?" Like I can for a fucking fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still Michigan. It's still legal. Yeah. You were in Detroit. You were in the airport. Okay, fine. When we go to Michigan, I will take you to a marijuana dispensary. I mean, I do. Fucking try me.
Catch me outside. How about that?
They said I can't smoke it. They didn't say anything about edibles. I will. Maybe I can get like marijuana suppositories. No, no, no. I really have no desire to smoke any more of that stuff. It got to a point to where it just got dumb. It was like like I couldn't operate like function normally if I didn't fucking smoke as soon as I woke up, and all my extra money went towards weed, and it was like it just consumed my life, and I'm like, you know what, this isn't worth it. Like I like doing a lot of other things with my life other than fucking getting high and want to eat Funyuns.
My thing is that I've worked so many jobs that require drug tests, so I'm just like,
Oh yeah, that's the nice thing about my boss now. She doesn't give a shit. Hell, like she even asked me if I could fucking bring her back some.
Do you, boo boo?
So I'm like, well, I don't want to like really be a drug mule because it's still illegal here. It's
Yeah.
not even decriminalized here. Like there's still guys getting fucking 6 months in jail for a fucking single joint here.
It's crazy.
It is. It's stupid.
Wisconsin's weird with their laws.
Yeah, they are. But we also have a dipshit for governor, like every other fucking state in the country.
Let's not make this political, sir.
No. I'll leave it at that.
Oh shit. Who else still here? It says we got 5 people, but no one's talking. I think they're just listening to us talk.
No, like my maintenance guy actually just sent me a message, and I guess one of the hotels ran out of power.
Nice.
Yeah. Not my problem. I'm off tonight.
I don't know what they want you to do.
All I can do is call the electric company and report an outage.
Yeah.
America's out. No, not America. Sorry, Best Western's out of power. America has no internet. Brian's not. Wait a minute, is it 11? You fucking better. If I go in tomorrow and he didn't do anything because he didn't call Spectrum to report a fucking outage, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. One of my coworkers is a lazy prick.
Simon's still here.
I'm sure Christina's still here, kind of lurking in the shadows.
If anybody wants to come on, let me know. It's always fun with 3 or 4 or 7, whatever. I don't know. It's okay when it's in a 3-way. It's not
Yeah,
gay.
two's a crowd and three's a party.
It's not gay when it's in a 3-way.
I mean,
With a honey in the middle, there's some leeway.
definitely need a pivot person.
The beards are back in town. So what you got going on? How many days you got off?
Oh, I got to go back to work tomorrow.
Just
But
one day.
so I'm off today. I worked 3 to 11 yesterday. Got home at like 11:30. Off today. I don't go back until 11 o'clock tomorrow night. And I work Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. And I'm off again on Sunday. And I might be off on Monday. I'm not sure because my boss hasn't done schedule yet.
Wow. That's fine, Sam. We can donate some of ours to you.
I mean, I could spare a little.
I'll send you a starter. You need to grow it in water for a little bit.
I was gonna say I can send you some beard oil, but it's over there, and I don't feel like it now. But yeah,
Send you some
Well-
chia seeds.
it's funny because I have a Grogu chia pet that I bought like, oh my god, almost a year ago. It's just been sitting on the shelf with a bunch of my pops. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take it to work, and I'm actually gonna grow it.
Make sure you soak it first.
Yeah, everyone's telling me, he's like, make sure it's got plenty of moisture.
Yeah. Did you see the YouTuber that chia seeded her car?
Oh my god, that was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Simon
So,
only wants to chase hares. He wants the gray ones.
Oh, I've got some of those too.
I might have you beat a little bit there, sir.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely do. I've got like a skid mark.
Here you go. Right there.
It was like I saw that video with the chia seeds on her car. I was like, what the fuck? Like, and then I started thinking about some of the pranks we used to pull back in the day with people's cars, like wrapping it in saran wrap and shit like that.
I was scratching my beard the other day and I pulled a hair out and it was red, like red as your beard. And I was like, who the fuck have I been making out with?
Yeah, I when I'm at work and I scratch my beard and like random, I'll just look down and there's like 3 or 4 random hairs sitting on the desk. Fuck.
I need to trim my pubes.
I need to bust out the weed eater.
Ding, fries are done. Ding. Hey, you get your vasectomy knocked out.
Yeah, my one of my coworkers was trying to tell me about Manscaped. He's like, you gotta get this trimmer. It's awesome. I'm like, first of all, I don't know you that well, so please
The
don't talk to me
lawnmower
about your
3.0.
Yeah. I was like, I've only worked here for 2 months. I don't need to know about your pube trimming situation. So you want to share some good like chili recipes or like some good fishing spots, shit like that? That's fine. I don't need to know about your testicles.
Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Yeah, but like since I've been there, we've already had one other front desk person quit because he had a fucking nosebleed, and we had another maintenance person who worked half a day and then quit because he said that his old job gave him his job back at more money. Like,
Sure.
people here just don't want to work, and it's like you go to a gas station here and they're so hard up for people. It's like $500 like after your first 30 days just for working at a gas station. It's like,
People are lazy.
they are. They really fucking are. And then you hear people bitching. It's like, oh, I can't find a job. I can't find a job. It's like, because you refuse to get the fuck off the couch and go look. Like, you don't even have to get off the couch. Get on Facebook. Look on Indeed. Look on Craigslist. What's with these shirts that are coming out that are claiming to emphasize our good parts? Tight fit in the right places.
I just have round parts.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm totally in shape. Nice and round.
Mhm.
Like a ginger beach ball with legs.
I'm the human version of Patrick.
Hopefully even higher, like a little bit higher intelligence. Oh wait a minute, I forgot you work for the federal government. uh, honestly, I can't give you shit for that. What you guys do, like, fuck, man. Like having to work in a fucking federal penitentiary, Jesus. You guys got to put up with more fucking shit than anybody I could fucking think of. Well, maybe like Alaskan crab fishermen.
It's not a hard job. It's really not.
No, but you got to worry about fucking psychopaths wanting to fucking throw piss and shit in your face and try to stab you. But
I mean, it could be a whole hell of a lot worse.
like I was watching one of those like old school prison documentaries when they're talking about inmates gassing correctional officers, and they're like, "Look, we would take glass and sharp plastic and break it up and throw it in there. So when they go to wipe it, it cuts them and it gets into the cuts." I'm like, "Oh no!"
I've seen some stuff. I mean, I can tell you some stuff, but it's probably not YouTube appropriate.
Yeah, don't want to see anybody's channel get flagged.
I mean, I'm not monetized, but you know,
I'm surprised they still allow the titties. We got a report of some bearded guys showing off their titties.
if it hasn't happened by now, it's not going to. I think I've just absolutely bored everyone to death.
Or maybe the storms that came through here fucking hit everybody else, knocked out all the power.
That's
I
fair.
don't know. I'm just trying to remain optimistic.
Arcade went live too.
Trying not to think that we're completely boring.
Yeah. Arcade just went live. He's got a few people watching him. So.
Oh. God damn it, LJ.
What LJ do?
Oh no, I was being sarcastic, just giving him shit.
Mm.
Yeah, but I'm hoping I can get Monday off. It'd be nice to have 2 days off in a row again. It's been a while since I've had that.
So inmates are weird. It's very much a respect game with them. Like if you give them respect, they'll show you respect and everything like that.
Yeah.
But you have to be consistent. That's what inmates want. They want consistency. If you're going to be an asshole every day. If you're going to be a nice guy, be a nice guy every day. But that's
I
it.
mean, yeah, because I'm not going to say I've never seen the inside of a facility or county jail or cells. I mean, I'm not a, I'm not a saint. I did, I did go to school for a short period of time for criminal justice, and I did get to spend a little bit of time in the state prison, kind of like shadowing
Mhm.
people, amongst other things. But I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. See, my inmates know that I'm a pretty decent human being. I'm not going to yell, scream, any of that bullshit. But if you fuck with me or you fuck with the way my job goes, I promise you I will become the biggest asshole you've ever seen, and they've seen it happen. Somebody wanted to play fuck around, find out, and they found out real hard.
I've always operated with the mindset where like I will show anybody respect, and I'll be totally cool with everybody and upfront with everybody until they give me a reason not to.
Right, and that's the way I was raised.
Yeah.
It's respect is a big thing with me. And I don't care
Absolutely.
why the inmates are in there. I don't care what they did. I don't care any of that stuff. My job is to put the food out and make sure everybody gets fed, make
Yeah.
sure nobody gets sick. After that, I go home. That's it.
It's like you're not there to punish them. Their
No,
punishment is already to be there.
I'm there to feed you and make sure that you don't kill each other.
Or cornhole
And
each other.
as long as that goes fine, we're good. You start fucking with that shit, it's a bad day for you.
It's like yesterday, I had a lady check into the hotel, and she's like, "Well, I see your luggage carts are used. Where's all your luggage carts?" And like, we had 2 high school baseball teams that checked in yesterday because it's they're in the middle of the state tournament right now up here, and the ballpark where they play the state tournament is like 3 minutes down the street from the hotel, or one of the hotels that I'm at. And she's like, "Well, you need to carry my bags up to my room." I'm like, "Man, this is the Best Western. Calm the fuck down. I'm not a bellhop."
I don't need to do that.
But had she been nice with me and like not been a fucking Karen, I would have been more than happy to fucking help her.
Yeah.
But
And I'm the same way. Be like, oh well, would you let me know whenever a cart comes down? Be like, why don't I just help you? That's something I would do. But like you, if they come in expecting, they're all high and mighty and they're expecting you to just do shit because they want you to do it, then that's not going to happen.
yeah, I just really wanted to be like, you're paying $119 a night, and you're acting like you're staying at a fucking Ritz Carlton. Like, you want me to go fucking prepare you a fucking fresh filet mignon, fucking bring it to your room for you, maybe a bottle of champagne,
Yeah,
maybe send a masseuse?
yeah. I want you to do it.
No.
Rub them knots out of my back.
No, this lady was like 70 years old and probably had more fucking folds than fucking origami.
I don't get it. People are just entitled.
No, it's like you said, like the way you're brought up. I was brought up the same way. My father is big on that. My father, he did time in a federal penitentiary. Long story, but my father broke out of a county jail in Florida obviously way before I was born, and he stole a car, stole a credit card, crossed state lines, went to Colorado, got caught trying to check into a Holiday Inn or something like that with a stolen credit card in a stolen car. And they called the cops, and because he crossed state lines and he was using a credit card, they got him for a fucking federal beef, and they sent him away for a dime. But he was always like, when I was a kid, he's like, if you want people to respect you, you have to show them respect yourself. Like, you can't expect people to give you something in return that you won't give them, yourself.
And that's all the inmates want. They just don't want to be treated like animals.
No, and it's bad enough that they're already caged up, but they're still human beings.
And there's a lot of people that I work with who don't realize that. They yell and scream and everything like that. But if you work a housing unit, you're locked in there by yourself with over 200 inmates.
Yeah.
You're fucked if they want you.
Well, when I was in school for criminal justice, our instructor, our professor, whatever, was a former police chief, and he told us like straight out the gate, he's like, if you're an asshole, this is not the fucking profession for you.
Yeah.
He's like, if you could treat people with respect, if you could be decent, you'll be okay.
Yep. And that's just the way it is.
And even then, it's like most people don't realize it's just because they're in prison doesn't make them any. I mean, certain circumstances, 90% of inmates, just because they're a prisoner, doesn't mean that they're any less of a person than any of us are, because any one of us could end up there just as easily as they did.
Right.
All it takes is one bad decision or lapse in judgment. I hear people all the time like, "Oh, I would never do that. I'd never go to prison. I would never end up in jail." Like, really? Like, I don't know. This is stupid.
I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, they made their mistakes. Hopefully, they learn from their mistakes and they go back to becoming productive human beings. But there's few in there. I don't expect much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's with recidivism rates the way that they are, and the way the system is as a whole, just that whole revolving door. There's not a whole lot of like corrections or rehabilitation. Like there's no rehabilitation and there's no corrections. Like most people, you go to jail, you go to prison to learn how to be a fucking better criminal. But there are still those guys that come out and they get their head out of their ass and they straighten their life out and they lead productive lives.
Every time I have an inmate leave, I just look at him and be like, well, don't be stupid. Oh, no, Mr. E, I ain't never doing that. Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, like my younger brother, who's sitting in fucking jail now because he's an idiot. I won't get into that whole story because it pissed me off so bad. I don't talk to him anymore. I have nothing to fucking do with him. But he went back to jail because he went with a friend to go collect money from somebody, and they just so happened to have a shotgun and a couple of other fucking weapons. Like, yeah, and you wonder why you're sitting in jail, you dumb son of a bitch. And that happened like 3 days after he'd gotten off parole.
Oh.
And I'm like, and what did we learn? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Nope.
Now he's looking at serious time and he's scared. Because he's going state, he's in Pennsylvania, and in Pennsylvania the state processing center for all these prisons is in Camp Hill. So like when people in Pennsylvania they're like, oh, I'm going to state prison, they're like, oh, I'm going camping because they all have to go through Camp Hill. And like, yeah, I'm like, you're going camping for a while. Sorry, can't help you. Like you got yourself in that fucking situation. Get yourself out of it.
Yep. Well, my brother, we've been on for about an hour and 45 minutes now.
Yeah.
And I think it's about time for me to go to the rack because I am tired. And we have 0 people watching us. So
Yeah, I know. I'm about to hit the fucking rack too. I'm fucking wiped.
All right, brother. Well, you got anything coming up?
Doctor shit. Just waiting on that. I got some more videos stuck on my GoPro from my Washington State trip that I'm still in the middle of processing and editing and shit. I just uploaded one 3 days ago. But now I'm trying to edit like a more like extended version opposed to just like a minute and 47 seconds.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. It's 45 minutes worth of video and it's taking me a while.
I get it. All right, brother. Well, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Out. Everyone that was in the chat, thank you. But guys, we'll do this again sometime. But I'm Big Easy, and I hope that you take it easy. Night, guys.